What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Jay, and I'm back at it again with another video. Y'all don't mind my hair. I just took my braids out or whatever, but I just wanted to film this video for y'all. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss any other videos that I post. And if you're here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know any other videos you guys want to see down below. If you guys do want to follow my Instagram or my Twitter, it'll be in the beginning of the video or the end of the video, and my TikTok will be down below. So, as you guys can tell by the title, it is not clickbait. I wish it was, but it's not. So, I feel like I've been doing too many story times, but what is this on my shirt? I have more videos coming for y'all. I have way more content, so stay tuned for that. And that's why if you're here and you're new, you should subscribe to my channel, period. And yeah, y'all, so I have to move, I have to pack, and I have to go. Like, I really have to move. And it, like, I don't want to move. I don't want to move, y'all. Like, it's sad. But basically, y'all, I was trying to film a video yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon. If you guys did not know, I do live with my boyfriend, but right now I'm at my mom's house. And I live with my boyfriend, but yesterday he had left. That just threw me off. But yesterday afternoon, I had dropped my boyfriend off at the airport, and I was doing a vlog for our channel or whatever. And so I had dropped him off at the airport, and I went back home, took a shower, and started getting ready because I was gonna hang out with my best friend. Like, yesterday we hung out. So I go home and I get ready, y'all, and as I'm sitting on the couch, I'm on the phone with my best friend, you know, we're talking, and I see this guy, and I'm like, why does he keep walking over here? Like, what are you doing? And if you know, like, well, of course I don't know, but some people do know, like, our apartment is like in the back, so like I don't like that. And so I kept seeing this dude, and like he had this weird mustache. It was like, ooh, and it had the little curls. And I was like, okay. And like I seen him look, but I didn't think nothing of it. So then I locked the door, I closed the blinds, you know, before I leave, I make sure that everything is closed and yada yada, you feel me? Like, you gotta lock up before you leave. And especially I close the blinds because I'm like, if I'm coming back at nighttime, these blinds need to be closed. I don't need anyone looking in here. So I leave, I make sure the door is locked like I do every time I walk out of that apartment. And I go with my best friend, we go about our day, run our errands, blah blah blah. So at first she was gonna drop me off at home, but then I wanted to I didn't have nothing to do, she didn't have nothing to do, so I was like, why don't we make a video for our channel and we make fried Oreos? And she was like, oh, okay, bet. So we went right back into the store, got the stuff to make fried Oreos, and she was gonna come over and we were finna do a video for our channel. If you all do not follow our channel, I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen. Go subscribe. But yeah, so we were gonna do a video for our channel. And so we get to my apartment, and as we're walking, like, I park in the front, of course, not like the front, but I park in my parking space, and it's like this long trail, and you gotta turn the corner. My apartment is the first apartment. And so as we're walking down the trail, this lady, she didn't see us, and she looks dead in my apartment. And I'm like, because we have two rooms, so one of the windows is right there. You could just, you know, this is probably not even making sense, But anyways, yeah, the window was right there, and she looks in the window, and when she seen us, she was like, you know, got a little scared. And I was like, is it just me or people acting weird today? And oh yeah, by the way, y'all, when we had got into my apartment complex, the weird dude with the mustache, he was still walking around, but he changed his shirt. And I was like, why is he still walking around? Like, it's 6 o'clock and I've been seeing him walking around since 12. That's weird. You feel me? Like, you've been walking around for all these hours. So anyways, back to the girl. She seemed startled when she seen us, and she was like, hey ladies, how are you? And of course, I'm, you know, she's looking weird. She's looking into my apartment. So I'm like, so my best friend's like, oh, is it over there to the right? You know, trying to make it seem like, at this point, I didn't see my apartment and none of that. You know, we just walked over there to the right because the girl was acting weird. And I'm like, something seems off. So then my apartment's to the left, we walk to the right, and then we come back. And as we come back, the guest bedroom door, the guest bedroom window, the blinds are wide open, and the light is turned on in the kitchen. My thing is, who keeps their lights on in the daytime? Like, not me. You feel me? Like, unless I'm gonna be out all day and then it's nighttime and I want the light on, but that's why I turn on the stove light. You feel me? But anyways, for me, I don't turn on lights, you know, like that if it's daytime. So I tell my best friend, I'm like, Bess, I did not open the blinds and I did not have that light on in our apartment. And I'm like, bro, is someone in there? You know, like my boyfriend's in a whole nother state. No one has the keys. I have a key. We have a spare key, of course, but it's inside the apartment and it's not just in plain view. Like, you gotta go searching for it. So she's like, are you sure? You know, and then I'm like, am I tripping? Did I leave the blinds open? Did I leave the lights on? But I'm like, I would never do something like that. You feel me? And she's like, and I'm like, all right, let's go back to the car. Because we got all this stuff in our hand. I'm like, let's go back to the car. Let's take a few steps back and let's put the bags in my car. So we go put the bags in my car. And I'm like, should I call someone? And I'm like, all right, let me call my boyfriend. So I call him and I tell him, and he's thinking I'm pranking him. And I'm like, dude, like, you know, so I stay on the phone with him the whole time, but I'm like, he's not here. What could he do? So I'm like, should I call my brother? You know, so I stay on the phone with my boyfriend. Me and my best friend go back to the door. We grab some big old rocks and we go up to the door. And y'all, what's weird is no windows are broken. We go up to the door, the front door, and it's locked. So I'm like, how is the door locked? Like, make it make sense. How is the front door locked? You feel me? So we open the door, the front door, we unlock it. And as we walk in, y'all, the PlayStation 5 is gone. Like, y'all, we have a PlayStation 5 literally right there as soon as you walk into the door. And it's gone. Like, the PlayStation is gone. And at that moment, I'm like, someone's probably still in here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we step out and we go back to the car, but we don't look suspicious. And we go back to her car, and it's this girl, and she was taking out the trash. Yo, she was taking out like little pieces of trash at a time. She probably went to the trash probably like 5-6 times. And I'm like, what the heck? You know, so we're standing by her door, and then I call my brother because, you know, I'm gonna call my brother. He's the one who's out here, you know. So I call him. He's like, all right, bet, I'm on my way. I'm 25 minutes away, yada, yada. So I was like, all right, bet. So we sitting here waiting for my brother to come. I'm like, I'm not going back in there because what, we got a rock. What are we gonna do with a rock? You feel me? And I didn't want to call the police yet because I don't know, but I didn't want to call the police yet. And then I see the guy again with the mustache, and he walked past my car. He looked in the car, and y'all, this dude, his mustache was fake. Like, he was disguising himself. His mustache was fake. And he was looking in people's cars, and the girl just kept taking the trash out. So I'm looking at her, I'm looking at him, and I'm like, dude, what the heck is going on? Oh, right? So I call my boyfriend back because my brother's on his way. So I call my boyfriend back or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, I'm scared, you know. So me and my best friend, we just keep walking around like we taking a walk or whatever, to not look suspicious. So I call my boyfriend, and as I'm on the phone with him, his mom is like, call the police, like, you guys gotta call the police. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I hung up the phone with him, I called the police, and I'm telling them, like, I think someone is in my apartment. I'm like, I walked in and my PlayStation 5 is gone, and I didn't go back in. So she's like, okay, the cops are on their way. So at this point, I'm creeped out because every car that passes by, every person who's sitting here, and then there was this random guy saying, where's building 12 or whatever. And I'm like, that's suspicious, but you know, it's probably just some random guy. I don't know. So at that point, like, I'm scared. Like, I'm looking around. I'm like, should we get in the car? And I'm like, no, we can't get in the car because, like, they gonna see us. And but I wanted to stay right there in that area just in case I see someone come out of the apartment. But we weren't right there by the apartment because no one walks over there for real. And so but I wanted to watch my car as well to make sure, like, you know, like, no one was gonna touch it, because he was looking in the car. And then, y'all, this is the weird part, out of nowhere, all those people walking around, everything disappeared. There was no more people walking around. They just, like, up and disappeared. So I'm like, maybe the person who's in the apartment left out of the apartment. So I'm like, Bess, like, we gotta go. Like, we gotta get in the car and go wait in the front, because I told the cops we was gonna be waiting in the front. But the guy who asked us where was building 12, for some reason, when he seen us, he reversed back. So we hid behind the trash can wall, and we over here trying to, you know, and that's low-key a quiet complex. Like, there's people, but there's not a lot of people outside for real. And so we couldn't go to the front because the guy was right there. And I'm like, let's just get in the car, like, because my best friend, her windows are tinted. So I'm like, they not even gonna see us in the car. Let's just go. So we get in the car. At this point, y'all, it's getting dark. And I'm getting scared because I'm like, okay, we can't go right back by the apartment because over there it's creepy at night. Like, it's dark. It's pitch black dark. And so I'm like, all right, bet. So we get in her car. We go to the front. My brother pulls up, and I'm like, we're waiting for the police to come. He's like, all right, I'm going to go over there and check out the place. And I'm just like, all right, be careful, you know, like. So as he was going over there, you know, I'm calling him to check up on him. I'm also updating my boyfriend as time is going on. And then I see the cop. The cop pulls up. I get out the car. I'm waving my hand, you know, like, it's me. I'm the one. And he comes, and he was asking me questions. I told him everything that happened, everything that I seen. And after that, he's like, okay, well, can you take this statement or whatever? And so we went back there. I showed him where the apartment is and stuff, but he didn't want to go back there without backup, just in case. So he's like, can you take this statement? We're gonna sit here until his partners get there. So we just sitting there, me, my best friend, and my brother, and the cop. We all just sitting there by my car or whatever, and I'm writing the statement. And his backup pulls up, and he's like, you know, like, can I have the key so they can go in there and check everything, you know, before we go inside, because we don't want to go inside, it's not safe. So I was like, okay, you know, at this point, I'm like, the person's long gone. Like, by the time I got home, it was like 5, and by this time it's 8 o'clock. And so I was just shaking, y'all. Like, I was just so scared. Like, I'd never been in no type of situation like this before. And so we're sitting there, I'm writing my statement down. His backup comes or whatever, and they go in the apartment and they check everything. As they're checking everything, they start walking back, but they didn't come back too far. And the girl that I seen taking the trash out, she drives past, y'all. And when I tell y'all, she looked so scared. Like, she looked and she was like, she looked so scared. So I'm like, yeah, she got something to do with it, but like, there was nothing I could do, you know. Like, she drove too fast. So I was like, dang. So then after that, the cops was like, nothing is in there, there's no force of entry, nothing is broken, everything's perfectly fine. And I'm like, how did the door get locked from the inside? Like, how was the door locked when I got home? Something not adding up. So I'm like, okay. So then the cop comes with us inside so I can get my stuff, because I'm like, I'm not staying here, I'm going to my mom's. So we go inside. The PlayStation 5 is gone, along with one of the controllers. We have 2 PlayStation 5 controllers. And I go in the room and my PlayStation 4 is gone, and so is one of the controllers, y'all. And my heart broke. Mind y'all, we have way more valuable stuff in that apartment. For example, an iMac, and I'm like, they only took the PlayStations and 1 controller each. That just wasn't making sense to me. It wasn't making any sense to me. So I was like, so I just started packing my stuff. And you could tell they went through the whole apartment. Like, they went through everything. Like, you know, because I found AirPods on the floor. They were mine, but from a long time ago. I found them on the bathroom floor. And I'm like, okay, they probably dropped this. So I just go in there. I pack my bag and everything. And I leave. All right, oh, I gotta sneeze. So yeah, I pack up my stuff. I got, like, you know, pretty much everything I can, you know, like important stuff, because it's like, what if that person comes back? You feel me? But so I got the stuff, and then we came to my mom's house, and then I was like, I want to go back and get the laptops and the iMac, because, you know, what if they come back, you know? So me and my brother, we go back to the apartment and we grab the laptops. I grabbed some other important files, you know, like important things, you know, documents and stuff. And I grabbed the laptops, and I just pretty much just grab anything I can. And I'm probably gonna go back today because I want to get my shoes and stuff. And yeah, y'all, I already started looking for new places today because I'm not staying there. Like, I don't feel safe there. And it's just like, it's not it, y'all. It's really not it. So anyways, yeah, y'all, that's what happened to me yesterday. Well, probably when you guys see this, it'll probably be 2 days ago, but I'm gonna try to upload this today. But yeah, y'all, that's what happened. So y'all, make sure y'all be careful and really be aware of your surroundings. Look around, you see sketchy people, and always go with your gut feeling. Like, even if you sound crazy, go with your gut feeling, because more than half of the time you're right. So, you know, and if you feel like something is off about something, don't just take action unless, like, you have legal protection and you know, it's safe and you're not by yourself. Don't do nothing by yourself. But yeah, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed my mini crisis that I had. And I'll be back with another video for y'all. Don't worry, I'm back because tomorrow's gonna be a great day, y'all. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. I'm not gonna speak too much. But yeah, I'll see you guys with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And once again, if you do want to follow my Instagram or my Twitter, it was at the beginning of the video, and I'll also be at the end of the video, so you don't have to go rewind all the way to 0.01 seconds. And also my TikTok will be down below, so y'all go follow my TikTok. I gotta wash my hair, y'all, so stay tuned for a deep condition routine and a hair routine or whatever that's coming soon. Anyways, see you guys in another video.